Okay, this is American Contractor. Today is December 28th, 2015. It's Monday night, and I just want to make a few videos and hopefully get them all squared away, clear up some confusion. There's some gurus out there that say that while the central bank would never say anything about a devaluation, it would lose all credibility. And it's just complete nonsense because they did give you the warning signs. People just weren't paying attention. So let's go through some of the warning signs. Here's an article here from Iraq Business News. This is dated September 17th, 2015. And the picture right there is the governor of the Central Bank of Iraq. And right here, his name is Governor Ali Mohsen Ismail. And let's see what he says here. It's saying that Iraq has enough foreign reserves to maintain its currency peg, but didn't rule out a minor devaluation to shore up government revenue hurt by the slump in oil sales or oil prices and the war on that group. He said reserves are sufficient to cover more than 6 months of imports, higher than what is typical needed to maintain the currency exchange rate. According to my notes, they have about 9 months to cover the imports. 9 months in the currency reserves, foreign currency reserves. But here's a quote: "There's no fear for the dinar," he added. He said, but added, "If the pressure remains, we could marginally change the exchange rate to increase revenues of the finance ministry. This is just an option that needs to be carefully studied because we don't want to give away what we have achieved in terms of the inflation rate, which is perfect now." So the pressure remains. What we're talking about is they don't have any money, so that's the pressure they're talking about. It's like having $100 and you owe somebody $200. So where are you going to get the money? And that's what they're talking about. So he did mention in here, in this article dated September 17th, 2015, that, but didn't rule out a minor devaluation. And don't you think, last week, the 1.37% devaluation, which the Mohammed Saleh, the economic advisor to the PM of Iraq, said that, oh, just an adjustment. Of course he's going to say that. I mean, he's not going to say anything other than what this guy is saying because he's a political figure and he doesn't want to upset anybody. Because he knows, that Saleh knows what's coming down in 2016. And I already told you about it when I outlined it to you, my article here. And I wrote this December 26th and talked about, the Iraqi Dinar devaluation in 2016. Wrote you all about it, what they're going to do. CBI has shut off the central banking branches in Erbil and Salmania. Just shut them off. Say, hey, look, we're done with you guys. Now, here's one. The CBI governor wanted the exchange rate to be $11.95 at the end of December. Right there. It wrote right there. Central bank governor wanted the exchange rate to be IQD $11.95 in 2015. He was close. But at the end of next year, he wants it to be $13.04. $13.04, folks. You heard it from the American Contractor first, December 26, 2015. I guarantee you I have the right information. But some of these gurus out there saying, hey, there's no way the central bank would devalue anything. They'd lose all credibility, and it's just a bunch of crap. But let me show you something else. Central banker, Iraqi Central Banker. Now, this is Bloomberg Business. Can't you believe Bloomberg Business? If you don't want to believe American Contractor blogger. Iraqi Central Banker sees limited risk of devaluation amid war. Says it right there, Central Banker. Now, let's read into this and see what it says. Down here at the bottom. Let's see. Well, let me see here. Again, right here, the Bloomberg reported, Central Bank Governor Ali Mohsen Ismail said Iraq has enough foreign reserves to maintain its currency peg, but didn't rule out a minor devaluation to shore up government revenue hurt by the slump in oil sales. And then you go down here to the the analyst, business analyst from Merrill Lynch, I believe. Oh yeah, Bank of America, Merrill Lynch. He or she says have a few options. One of them is to get the central bank to devalue to boost revenues. We don't see an immediate devaluation, but we see more pressure on the peg the longer the situation continues and as buffers get eroded. The money's being burned every day, so they know what their time hack is. And the time hack for the next devaluation in the currency, lowering that little bit, Iraqi Dinar in 2016. I believe it's in the first quarter. Don't know exactly what time frame, but it's going to happen, folks. Here's another article. Let's go to another article. That was Bloomberg. Here's Bloomberg Business. Again, how a currency crisis in Iraq risk flight against Islamics, that group. Any currency crisis comes with dire consequences for a country, and the threat of one Iraq shows how the impact can go beyond the economy and markets. Let me show you. Bear with me, folks. Right here. Quote, the policy now is to meet the demand for dollars. Walid Aidi, a director general at the Central Bank of Iraq, said by telephone on Monday the reserves won't be depleted because of oil sales and the dinar won't devalue. Now, we all know he just didn't tell the whole truth, because this article was written August 25th, 4 months ago, and they devalued in December. Just like they said, and they gave hints to it. Let's see. But here's another a business analyst, Jacob Christensen. He says the authorities will try to hold on to the peg as long as possible, but may be forced to devalue if pressure continues. They already have pressure, folks. They already said today, folks, listen, that they're not going to seek external loans. Now, what are external loans? I already wrote about it. Okay, go back to my article I written December 26th. The article is head Central Bank of Iraq has new plans for the Iraqi Dinar 2016, dated December 26th. I wrote it 2 days ago, folks. I know my information's great, on time. Now, let's see. The external loans. Okay, right here. The Iraqi government is doing all it can to acquire funds for the 2016 budget. The Iraqi government is looking at acquiring external loans from International Monetary Fund, IMF, World Bank, Islamic Development Bank, special drawing rights of the SDR, which is the IMF, Japan International Corporation Agency, and the Qatar National Bank. My gut feeling is that they're going to try to push for the Qatar National Bank and other internal banks, and probably some banks from Dubai. That's my gut feeling. Could be wrong, but I'm telling you, the banks in Dubai are on top of it. Emirates, NBD, I already showed you about the devaluation risk, and Iraq's in here. Gave that video out, 3-4 days ago? So, it's coming, folks, and thank you for watching. I've gone over, it's almost 9 minutes, or past 9 minutes now. But if you like this video, you like more information, do this to educate you, do this to give you the information so you're not blindsided. This is the American Contractor. Like my video, share it, make some comments, send me some emails, whatever, and thank you for watching.